Welcome back, everybody. We're starting a new season, Season 3, and we're starting it off with Sectional Class B Championship game.
Yay! Thanks, Riley. This is a new season, and we're going to get into some different stuff. Thank you for all the support through Season 1 and 2, if you even knew that they were actual seasons. But this is Season 3 now, if you didn't know. So,
And guess what we have? Skycam.
Everybody thank this guy, kid.
Today's video is a lot of our information, and everything is coming from 607 Sports on Instagram, so go follow them. Their link will be in the description below. Go check them out and go follow them. They helped us out a lot with this video. We are sponsored by them.
Now for our annual video merch sellout. So how this is going to work, we're going to go down the line and we're going to predict who we think the winner is, and the majority will get put on the board.
And I will not say anything about the CVS game.
Okay, so our first game is technically, I think, a playing game, right?
It's like in March Madness when they have like the first games.
The first four.
It's
It's like the 16
Yes,
playing
it's the
game.
first
Like
four.
that
So
MIT.
it is CV versus SV, and it's at Shenango Valley High School.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
6 o'clock.
I think SV is going to pull this game out. SV is a very solid team. All their starters are very good.
Nice. They are very good. I think it'll be a good game. I think it'll come down to just who can hit their shots, kid.
Just hit your shots, kid.
I think Shenango Valley will win. That's no bias. I actually think they will win because it's hard to beat a team 3 times in a row, and they're kind of close in competition. So.
Okay, let's all whisper.
Well, since Riley's not voting because he's slightly biased, I think the Sabres are going to pull this one out. Very close game. But
I think SV is gonna win.
I said CV.
SV is going to win.
I think Susquehanna Valley is gonna win.
Sabres.
So that means TV's out.
We'll just
So
go-
Oneonta versus Waverly. I honestly don't know much about Waverly, but I know that Oneonta is still gonna be missing Graham Wooden as far as I know. So their best player is out, but I think they have good big men, right?
I'm gonna say Waverly.
Yeah.
They're not the same team without Graham, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Waverly.
I think literally Waverly's the only team in this entire bracket that is lost, or no, Oneonta is the only team in this bracket that's lost to CV, so I'm gonna say that Oneonta is probably kind of bad.
Oh my God.
So I'm gonna
Y'all are taking shots.
so I'm gonna say Waverly wins.
Okay, I think Waverly's gonna win because the Scotty guy, tall guy,
Big.
he scored like 40 two
Isn't he like
nights in a
6'8"?
row. I think he scored 40 against Forks. Forks won number. I
Yeah.
still think Waverly's gonna pull the upset.
So I think we're all going with Waverly.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a interesting matchup between the 2 big men though, because the 2
Oneonta does have
forces
a-
in the paint.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that goes without saying.
Wait,
5-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, Waverly.
Sorry, WAV. Yeah.
The Wave.
The wave. All right.
The Wave.
Oneonta's out.
SV Seton. Yeah, I think that's pretty obvious.
I think-
Seton. Brett Rumble is a unit.
I feel like Seaton's going to use this as a revenge game. Just came off a loss to ME in the Stack Championship. Think they're going to look to roll in this tournament. I got Seton winning.
I honestly, I feel like it's going to be a lot closer game than people think it's going to be. I think SV can run with a lot of teams. They're like, I feel like they're a well-rounded team versus Seton is not as well-rounded. I guess they're top-heavy. So
One player. Top.
yeah, but
I would not say that, though.
Mark,
Well, no.
It's
basically
It's Brett, but they do have
it's
shooters
Brett,
around them.
It's a Brett with a bunch of shooters. When he passes it, they can hit a couple shots. I think the X factor is the other guys, because Brett's gonna give you 30, 40, and then the other guys are gonna get like 10 to 15 shots combined. So if they hit 10 out of 15, they win.
I think
And if I'm pretty sure Marcus is playing. So I mean, honestly, I don't know.
my opinion
I
is
think-
that the only way that I think SV can pull out a win if they do from what I've heard, what Norwich did was basically they played good defense on Brett and then got him into foul trouble, or he got I don't know.
he got fouled out
Okay, well he fouled out or
against
whatever.
Norwich.
Against Norwich, and if
And they beat
SV can do that, then then they can win. But if they just try to play it play conservative, then they're gonna lose. SV has to take a risk in order to beat Seton.
I also feel SV can keep this close because SV has a couple of good interior paint presence, and Seton's paint defense is not all that.
That's
They're not
true.
very. Seton's not very big.
You're not gonna see Brett guarding people in the post because that's just not what he does. So, I forgot the white kid's name. The big kid's gonna have to guard Joe White Cabbage, and that's probably not gonna be good. But I still think Seton can win. So,
So we'll go down the line. So Riley, Seton. I'm gonna say Seton.
I think Seton's gonna win. Yeah.
And it's a clean sweep.
I'm just gonna say
SEC.
Set.
Next game, Seton against Waverly. I think this is just gonna be a complete slaughter.
I think that SV and Seton would be a closer game than Waverly and Seton. I think Seton's gonna pass there.
So are we all in agreement?
Sure, Seton wins.
This is Seton.
Yeah.
Right. So Seton in the championship.
Seton in the sectional chip.
Our camera died, so we had to switch it up, so it looks a little bit different. But we're gonna go back and talk about what we just did. So
basically, we basically almost finished the bracket, and then we noticed the camera was.
Well, we're gonna redo
But
it.
we're gonna redo it for you guys because we love you.
So
We'll start with Norwich Whitney Point.
Just go down the line.
Yeah, we're gonna say
the
blowout.
game's gonna be a blowout.
Yeah, we all think
Norwich is very
going to
solid. Very
shots.
Whitney Point did beat him during the regular season, but
That was a fluke, I think.
I think it was a fluke game.
Whitney Point pros has really good big men, and they have a pretty good record this year. It's just that it seems like they didn't play as good competition as Norwich did, and it's at Norwich, right?
Yeah.
Hard to play at Norwich, so here you can write down if you want.
They play a lot of Class C teams. That's what they're.
Yeah, the game's gonna be 20.
So we're
30 point
thinking
game.
Norwich wins that game and moves on, and then we go Forks game. This is
The best game of the first round.
probably the
Best
best
game in the
first
tournament.
round.
I think the best game of the tournament is gonna be the CVSV game.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, even
Go us.
So we go Forks. We goes doesn't have a great record, right? They're 9-9.
They play a lot.
9-9,
They're
but
in the Metro, so they play JC, ME, and Binghamton, right?
UE too.
And UE. Well, UE's varsity is not very good, and Vestal. They're both not. They're both solid, but they're not that good.
So they have tough competition. Forks had a good season this season.
I think Ackerson and Garrett and they have a good game this game. I think they're gonna carry them, but then I think Owego's gonna. Oh wait, no! I think Forks.
No, we said yes.
Yeah, I think
let me say my
Garrett and Ackerson have a big game and pull them to the win.
I feel I'm gonna go with the Owego on this one, just because this is kind of Forks' first game against an opponent in a higher class than they are. Owego's been playing good teams the whole year. I feel like they'll be used to really stiff competition, and at home for Owego, I feel like they'll sneak out a close one.
I think I'm gonna go with Owego, but I think it's gonna be a really close game. I think Forks. I don't know. I don't see them as a contender. I think they can shake things up. So if they do win this game, I wouldn't be shocked. But if I had to pick, I would go with Owego.
And I think because Forks is playing really good basketball lately, I think they have to be on a win streak since they beat us.
Yeah. So
They're hot.
with that being said, Forks is moving on.
Yeah, I think Forks is gonna win, so that takes out Owego.
That's 3-2 on our voting, and I think that's gonna be a really good game.
So for this game, I think this game is not gonna be close. I think it's gonna be 10-15 point game. I think Forks is one of the worst defensive teams in the section. I think Norwich is one of the best, and the game's at Norwich. Norwich is one of the worst places to play in. You got to drive an hour to get there. The gym's not very good, and the refs usually suck.
I think it's gonna be a really good game, but I think Forks will win.
You're gonna think,
All right.
I still think Forks will win.
yeah, we're thinking other than Zach that Norwich is gonna win that game. They're a really solid team. They had a really good season this year, like 4 or 5 losses.
I think they're the best all around team in the section.
I think that's I like that
Fair statement.
statement. Yeah.
And because of that reason, I feel like Norwich is going to win the Class B sectional championship because Norwich is deep. Seton is not a deep team. You can even say Seton's top 5 isn't deep. They have Brett Rumpel and shooters. Norwich has multiple players who can get
We
their
got
own
Mark-
shot.
yeah, we got
Oh,
Marcus.
Marcus is okay.
I
That
think he's
changes things.
reinstated.
That will change things, but I
Coming
still
off
feel
suspension.
Norwich is a lot deeper than Seton. And if Seton gets in foul trouble and have to start subbing, it's a whole world of trouble for them.
I think Norwich has the facilities for that.
I don't think
I
I'm
think-
for that.
I think they have the facilities to win the game, but I think this is Rumpel's. This is
Yeah.
Rumpel's ish. Like this is his thing. Like this to go
Stage.
to go in the arena and play Norwich like a tough team. Like I think that's where he shines, and I think I would go with Seton and say that they win and Rumpel has a huge game. I think it'll be a good game. I think, but I still think by the end of the game, I think Seton will. It'll be close all the way through, but I think Seton will win by like 5-10 points.
Yeah, I think Seton will win also. It's just Rumpel's the real
good at
Rumpel's the real
basketball.
deal.
Yeah, he is.
I'm gonna say Seton's gonna win because Brett's definitely got something after he lost his stack championship game to me, and I think, like, yeah, you beat Seton once, but like the way Seton has played this year, Brett's gonna shine in the big game, and I don't know who from Norwich is gonna shine in that big moment of the game.
I agree because Norwich doesn't have they have
An
Tommy.
all-star.
They don't have Tommy. They have Tommy, but he's just a shooter. He doesn't he literally just shoots. I agree with everyone. Seton's gonna win.
The greenhouse.
Brett is gonna because he's definitely gonna have something to prove after losing to Emmy, and I think he's just gonna tear through this tournament. Honestly, and
I think if you were to go with like MVP of the sectional tournament,
definitely.
it would.
I feel like he's gonna average probably his season.
33.2.
He's averaging like 35.5 right now. Something. I think he's gonna average like 38, something like
And-
that.
Thank you for watching.
Shout out 607
607
Sports. Page.
Yeah, go follow there and
Thank you.
look at their page and like all the pictures. No. Anyways, links
We
in the
have more
description.
funnier type crazy videos.
We just need a
planned,
serious video
But we
for-
need to set
But
the
if
tone.
you do like these videos, make sure to
subscribe.
like and subscribe.
Thank you for watching, everybody, and we'll see you